said it to Skylar, what he does, and he's so close to like it just being real with Skylar for once in his whole life and being able to say what he wants and be the person that he wants. Like I feel he feels he's closer to a breakthrough with his family than he ever was before, because he doesn't need to lie. He can tell them why he did it, why he like thought of it, but they're never going to accept it. No. They're never going to accept him no matter what. And that's the thing. Like now he has these people coming after him. And what now? What is it that's going to happen?
But now Skylar's also in a position that she knows exactly what
he does.
He does. And I'm sure that Marie talks to her about what Hank's doing, going after a person. So now, oh man, Skylar, you're in such a horrible position.
Yeah, she can't.
I don't tell no one. But you have to grant me this.
Yeah, she could easily just put him away for it. Just put him away for all time.
He's changed at the end. No attitude back to boom.
Honestly, I think that might be Jesse, like, to some degree, but it doesn't feel like... It feels like he was just told a bunch of stuff and he's repeating it. Mm-hmm. I don't feel he really believes in...
He does seem annoyed still.
Yeah. He was questioning the whole time he was there. And him saying, like, I'm a bad guy, I think actually did affect Walt a little bit, because he went to the Poyos and just was like, I don't want to be the criminal. I don't want to be the bad guy.
I mean,
but he's already decided that. There's no going back from that. You are the criminal. There's no... And that's like what the criminal justice system does. Like, even though you don't want to go to jail, if you're a criminal, you go to jail to pay off the debt of being a criminal. That's simply what going to jail means. And if you see it that way versus what society sees it that way as, and what they decide is like what's right or wrong, but he's never going to pay off that debt without paying off the debt. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Going to prison to pay it off. And he's never going to feel like he can say, I don't want to be a criminal and I'll forget about everything and I won't ever do this ever again. It's not going to work. That's not how
that goes.
It's not going to work because you haven't felt any
remorse from what I've seen.
Yeah, remorse, or he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. He's just, I'm not going to do it anymore because I want to focus on my family, which is always the case with Walt. Walt, like, he moves in the direction of, I want to help my family, mm-hmm. but then always breaks and then comes back to it. When he was replacing the hot water heater, it was a microcosm of this exact same thing.
And then he went back.
He has the opportunity to be the good dad, but it doesn't feel the power he gets, the power trip he gets from being the criminal. So he always goes back. It's simple. And if it's not going to be any different, I don't see how it would be. So, and the $3 million for 3 months deal, what does that have Walt doing? Making meth the whole time? Or is Walt going to have to do more, like, morally, I mean, making meth is morally gray, but morally black and gray stuff, like, and
if he does decide to do that, and because Skylar does not give up on the divorce, I hope he does not drag Jesse
down.
Yes, with him.
Oh, he will.
That's the thing. We both know he will. That's just because
I don't see it going any different. It's a pattern.
And I think Jesse's also going to make the connections that Walt knew Jane was his girlfriend.
I don't know how he's going to.
I mean,
like,
I know Jesse's smart. Smart.
Unless he remembers no, I don't.
You don't see how?
I don't see how he can figure that out. Unless Walt admits to it.
He won't.
No, he won't.
Unless
he feels so guilty about Jesse feeling guilty that he tells what he did. But then Jesse's going to be like, I'm going to kill you because Walt caused all this. Walt caused the crash. Walt caused...
The only one I think that Walt would say something is if Jesse keeps talking about Jane. You know what I mean? Talking about this, talking about that. And Walt's like, stop. And then Jesse's, I loved her. And maybe I'm just thinking crazy.
Or Walt keeps defending his position. Mm-hmm. Defending, like, minimizing, defending. And Jesse's, why are you defending? You have nothing to do with this. What are you defending? And then he has the click or learns some information where he learns that Walt did that. And that's going to be a drama within itself. That's like a whole half season of an arc of Jesse versus Walt.
See, I don't know, because Walt really has Jesse. Really has him, like,
you learn. Okay, what? Put the boot on the other foot. If Jesse killed Skylar,
Oh, he
what
would
would
just
Walt do? He would fucking kill him.
Yeah, he'd be gone.
I mean, Jesse only knew Jane for a little amount of time. Unless Walt can convince Jesse that, like, Jane was going to be bad for him somehow and that it justifies him killing her. I don't know. We're going to watch the next episode.
Yes.
Right now. Go check out Patreon to get those episodes early. Subscribe, comment, and hit the bell notification to get notified whenever we put anything out. And thank you
For watching.
Immersive Reactions.
Until next time.
It's recording. We're all good. Good in the hood. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome
To Immersive.
Reactions.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. We are on episode 2. Not Game of Thrones. Breaking Bad. We haven't done Game of Thrones in a long time. I don't even know why I said Game of Thrones.
I think it's because we're so used to saying it.
We said it for almost a year, almost 2 years. We watched Game of Thrones. And honestly, I feel like, here's a little thing. We're watching like House of the Dragon, and we're taking a long time between episodes. And that season has felt so long that it almost makes the time skips work. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like it's been a while, because it literally has been a while since we watched it. But if we watch those back to back to back, I don't know if the time skips would feel as like organic as they are.
Natural. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Breaking Bad, a lot of stuff is going on. We have the 2 individuals that are trying to kill Walt. I don't really know who they are yet, and I'm trying to figure that out. But we also have a lot of other plot lines and stuff to go through and to check out. And really, the Walt-Jesse dynamic is just getting back together and starting to create its chaos that it does.
Yes.
So we're going to jump right into it. I don't really have much to say beyond, I want to see a little more of the season to like really say what I think. Because a lot of ambiguity. The biggest thing is the Skylar realization that Walt's a drug dealer, and she came up with she was the one figured it out.
He just said, and he's like,
oh, what? How did you? And how did you know?
Not his norm, like, what? Where's this coming from? I don't know what you're saying. All that kind of like beat around the bush. He was just like, how'd you figure that out?
Yeah. All right. We're going to get into it. Thanks for being here. Subscribe, comment, check out the Patreon if you haven't already. And we're going to start this thing in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, Jeremiah, Shaquille Rolay, and Mark for being our top members of the month. Thanks for watching. Check out our breakdown video for more insights. And do not forget to like and subscribe for more reactions. For full uncut content, join us on Patreon. We hope to see you in the next one.